Hey guys, I'm here to review Score, the movie I watched earlier on. I finished it just before my nap when I'm going to watch the Cov game at 8. It's on TV at 8. So, I'm going to try and get this done quick because they're due back very soon. And I don't do recordings in front of them. Turn the wrestling down a bit so you can hear me. So yeah, basically what happened was, it was with Robert De Niro and Ed Norton and Marlon Brando, some legendary actors, and it was about two criminals doing a robbery, a big robbery to steal something, and it was interesting. It was a decent movie, and after a while, I've seen it before. Yeah, I've seen it before. I didn't realise the name of the movie, but yeah, I remember parts of what happened, and I thought I've seen this before, and I have. So it was about De Niro, who was a robber. He robbed some kind of warehouse. He basically robbed some kind of warehouse. A woman was he put his hand over the woman's mouth and said, "If you scream, I'll kill you. I'll just put a bullet in your head." He had a gun on him, and she didn't turn around until he left. But he robbed something. I can't remember what it was, but he robbed something. Yeah, he robbed something off her. And then he's in town, and he's walking around, and some guy. So this other guy, Edward Norton, he played a very similar character in Primal Fear, where he acts like he don't know what he's doing. In Primal Fear, this is, and he's acting like he can't remember anything. He don't remember anything he did, and in the end, he played the solicitor. He played the courts. He knew exactly what he did. He just did it to get off with murder. That's what happened in the Primal Fear movie. So here, he's playing a split personality where, in front of people, he's acting like he's got some kind of... He played it really well. Edward Norton is a fantastic actor. He's been in so many good films. He's been in... what's that movie? American History X. Watch that, guys. If you've not seen American History X, that is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Great movie. He was in Hulk. I just rewatched that. I didn't think much to that. I don't know. I didn't think it was that good of a movie. That didn't hold up from what I remember it being. But that was his worst movie. But he's been in some great movies. Yeah, he's a good actor. Of some things he's been in. And this was a decent movie. It was alright. It was pretty good. So he plays this personality where in front of people, he acts like he's got physical disabilities. Like he falls a funny face, he talks weird, he walks weird, but then when he wants to do something with a criminal, he acts normal. It's basically his different personality he does to try and get away with things. So, he says his name Nick. I think that's De Niro's character, Nick. He said, "Let's talk in a meeting." He didn't want to do it eventually. He didn't want to talk to him. Then eventually they do talk. He lays out this plan to rob a custom warehouse where if they get something where this, where Norton knows where it is, they can make a lot of money together. And De Niro's done a lot of jobs, so he tells his wife what he's planning to do, and his wife said, "Can't you just quit?" And he said, "No, one more job, then that's it. This will set me for life." So they meet with some people, and they need to try and crack a code to get into their systems, into this custom warehouse systems. Whoa, down. And they break into the systems, and they pass the systems, but one of the people had a gun, and one of them were going to shoot him, and he had his binoculars with him, and he told Edward Norton. Then Edward Norton put the gun to him and said, "If you shoot, then it's just going to be an all-out brawl, all-out shoot fest, and the bodies left, right, and centre." So he just pull it away eventually. Then they plan to do it. His wife's still talking him out of it. He ain't having it. And then they do it. They do the thing. I'm gonna try and get it done now, because they're due back anytime soon. And I don't do voice messages or reviews in front of them. But anyway, so they do it. He sneaks up to the top, and the guy's still playing, his dumb character, his mentally disabled character in front of people at his work, because it's at this guy's workplace at the White House. So he gets what they need, and he distracts him, but the guy puts the gun to the old guy's head who he worked with. He said, "If you make a noise, I'll shoot you." Now this kind of gets him caught, because before this, they didn't know it was him. Anyone who worked there with him. And then you'll understand why he got caught. So, as De Niro comes out with the bag of stuff where they can sell it and get a lot of money for it, they then... I'll pause this because I want to watch this proper. I'll finish this in a minute. And then they, he says to him, he points the gun at De Niro and says, "Give me the gun, give me the bag." And De Niro gives him a part of the bag with what Norton thinks is the gold. This will come into it later, at the end of the movie. And then they go their own way. He goes through the tunnel, the sewers. He plays his dumb character, sneaks out, and then he runs off. And then he calls De Niro, says, "Have you got out?" He says, "Yeah, I've got out, yeah." And then he just laughs, plugs. Do you really think you could get the best of me? Good luck in the future after everything I've got. And he said, "Check your bag." He checks it. It's just a metal pole. De Niro's got all the gold. He fucked him over. And he said, "If I was you, get out of town." De Niro said, "Because the police, you're all over most wanted." And he was. It came onto the TV saying he's most wanted. And yeah, he fucked himself over. He fucked himself over big. And in the end, De Niro got a boat also to where he was going to with his mate. And he got to the train station, met his girlfriend, and he went off somewhere. The movie ended. He fucked him over big time. That guy just, that backfired on him big time. And it was a decent movie. It was alright. Not the best De Niro and Edward Norton movie I've seen, but it was decent. It was alright. I'd recommend it. I'll put the full movie in the description so you can watch it if you want to watch it. But it was a decent, I wouldn't say action. It weren't really an action because no shootings happened, nothing major like that happened. It was more like a drama, kind of thriller. It was alright. So what would I give it out of 10? I'll give it 6.5 out of 10. It was alright. Yeah, I'll put it in the description. It's a 2-hour movie, decent movie, and yeah, I don't know why it's banned, but nothing really happened in it to be banned. The last movie I seen was a lot worse to be banned for, but apparently this was banned in a certain country. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna try and do Chucky, another episode of Chucky. Child's Play 3 tonight. I'll try and do. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. Football gamings, I'm gonna do some grinding tomorrow. I'll get some recordings done. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the movie review. See you guys later. Bye for now.